What's up guys, Philip here, and I am back in the garage because due to popular demand, and by popular demand I mean one person, my guy Luke from LMZ, wanting to hear more about the personal training, I decided I would make a second video, and in this video I'm going to talk about 3 aspects of personal training that can be both good and bad, depending on how you look at it, but they need to be mentioned if you are considering doing this as a career or even on the side. So let's talk about them a little bit. So number 1 is the fact that you get to do what you love while you work. If you are watching this video, chances are you probably enjoy working out and you enjoy it enough to watch a video with me rambling on about personal training. So when you are a personal trainer, you get to do what you love. You are actively involved in people's workouts through demonstrations, through cueing, through technique and form checks, and loading and unloading weights for your clients to use. That is a good thing because first of all, you get a little extra work in there, you get those muscles, and you get to work out more than if you don't have personal training clients. As well, you also get to share in the victories that your personal training clients have. You get to help them through defeats, and you get to kind of conquer the adventure that is working out together and kind of give that to somebody else. So that's a really great aspect of being able to be a personal trainer if you work out, but also it can be considered something that is a little bit of a negative. If you have more than a couple of clients, chances are you're going to be fatigued after you get done with those sessions. Depending on how they went, it might demotivate you a little bit. If your clients come in, they haven't been taking care of business outside of the gym and they perform poorly, or maybe they just have an off day. That can also affect you. It can put a damper on your mood. And if you are training a bunch of people and you're around working out all the time, that can demotivate you for your own training. So if you're around too much of a good thing, it's not as good, right? So that is why some people need to consider just keeping working out as kind of their own hobby and project. So do keep that in mind. So number 2 is the fact that you get to decide when you have clients. You get to kind of make your own schedule. Now, I think the benefits for that are pretty self-explanatory. You get to work it around your schedule to a degree. You get to decide when you want clients, kind of how you want to structure them. You can have them spaced out. You can have a couple back to back. You can have a couple in the morning, a couple at night, or if you are just kind of training on the side, you can just have a couple after work. But the bad news with that is also the fact that you are working around other people's schedules. Remember in the video that I just put out, I mentioned the fact that personal training is a nice to have. It's something that's going to get cut out pretty quickly, and work and feeding your family kind of takes precedent over catching a personal training session. So if you do sign up people, it is going to be when they're free and able to do it. So you will be setting the schedule per se, but you will still be working around other people's schedules as well. So the third and final aspect that I want to talk about regarding personal training is the fact that everybody is different and they all present different challenges. Now this is a good thing because if you are the kind of person who likes to problem solve and think on your toes and constantly try to adapt, your game plan, it's a great field. I mean, you train people of all different ages, of all different skill levels, people that have different goals, whether it be to lose weight, gain strength, a little bit of both, prepare for a powerlifting competition, just make their general physical fitness better. You deal with people that have injuries, somebody that broke their, or dislocated their shoulder in their church league softball game 3 months ago, or somebody who has had a bad hip since they were 25 and they're 54 now. There are all kinds of different variables and everybody has their own story, which makes them fun to work with. Now, on the flip side, you are constantly working with people that are new that have different goals, maybe you are better at handling some than others, and it can actually make you a better trainer in the long run and give you a better knowledge of working out in the long run. But you do have to take that into account. Some people are going to be less motivated than others. You're going to have to hold their hand. You're going to have to drag them through workouts. You're going to have to try to keep their spirits high. And then you have certain people who are intrinsically motivated and who are a little bit kooky and have to tone it down. People who will try to work through injuries, like myself, and these people that you have to kind of watch out for because they can hurt yourself or they can hurt themselves on your watch. You have to constantly be able to adapt and be able to handle everybody the best way that you can. So that can be a good and a bad thing. So that's going to wrap up my 3 aspects of personal training that can be both good and bad depending on your circumstances and how you view them. If you found this video helpful, like it and drop a comment down in the comment section below. I really enjoy interacting with you guys, and if you have any personal training experience, if you have anything to add to someone who might be looking into the field and you want to share any kind of pitfalls to avoid when being in the field or getting started, also drop those down in the comment section below. I really appreciate you guys watching this, and I will catch you guys later.